Hello, it's Epsilon Emerald. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going back to one of my favourite types of videos to film, and that is the Naming Every Pokemon challenge. So far we have done generations 1 through 5 with varying degrees of success. And today is Gen 6, which is, I think I would say it's my favourite generation. It's Gen 4 or Gen 6, but I think it's Gen 6 because 2013, which was when it came out, was I'd say the peak of my Pokemon. Well, not 2013 specifically. 2013 marked the beginning of the peak of my Pokemon journey. And then I'd say the end was probably like 2017. So I'm not currently in my peak. I'm currently just enjoying Pokemon casually. But right, I thought I would set the mood a little bit, make it all cozy and nice. There we go. That's nice. It's quite dim in here, but I thought it would be okay because we're going to use the iPad. Decided to use the iPad this time instead of pen and paper because I know that a lot of people really like the sound of writing on iPads. It's quite a popular ASMR thing, so I thought we would try it. I also wanted to show you my adorable new plushy friend. This is of course Swirlix, which is a Generation 6 Pokemon, so it's perfect for this. I got this from the Pokemon Center. It's got a little keyring, or I guess it's not really a keyring. You wouldn't put your keys on this, but it's got the thingy so you can hang it on your backpack or whatever. And it's all fluffy. It's got a little sweetie and little, I guess like Easter eggs on the top, because this is the spring collection. Yeah, happy spring plush keychain. I like seeing the Pokemon's names in different languages. So in French it's Sucrequin. Sucre is obviously like sugar. I'm not sure what the quin bit on the end is. And then in German it's Flauschling. So cute. Okay. And of course I have my tea, because this will probably be a long one. This is normal tea, as in it's just black tea, normal tea. I don't know what else to call it. I can't really call it English tea because we all know that English people didn't invent tea. We just kind of stole it. But this is decaf because it's ASMR. And with milk. Okay, so I looked up how many Pokemon are in Generation 6, and have I already forgotten? Was it 72 or is it 76? I think it was 72. That's not a good start. I think it's 72. So I'm going to start by writing the numbers 1 to 72. Because that way, once I'm in the flow, I don't have to worry about doing that. So, whilst I'm doing this, I'm just going to talk about the X and Y games, which are possibly my favourite of the main series Pokemon games. It's a tough one though, because I enjoyed most Pokemon games. But there's something really special about X and Y for me because it was when I got back into Pokemon after a reasonable, let's go up to 36 and then we'll start a new column. After a reasonable gap, I got back into Pokemon because I got back into Pokemon for the first time when Gen 4 was out. I mean, that was the second time. Like, the first time I was into Pokemon was Gen 1, when I was like 10. And then I went off it after Gen 2, and then I got back into it for Gen 4, and then I went off it around Gen 5. It's weird because I was like super into Pokemon just before Gen 5 came out. Like, I anticipated Black and White so much. I, was following all of the news. I was looking at all the leaks. When a new Pokemon was announced, I was like going crazy. I watched the Black and White anime in Japanese because I was, I couldn't even wait for it to come out in English. Like, I was super into it. But then it came out, I bought it, I played it a bit, and I just fizzled out. And it was because at the time I was doing my teacher training, and I think I was just too stressed and busy and whatever. So I went off Pokemon around like 2010. I didn't play Black 2, White 2 at the time. And then when X and Y got released, I didn't buy it. Like, it wasn't even on my radar. I didn't really. It was what was that on 3DS? Yeah, so I didn't have a 3DS. I was just like, no, I'm not into Pokemon anymore. And then I met a friend at work, and I found out that she was really into Pokemon. She was like, oh, X and Y is getting released today, I'm so excited. And I was like, I miss being excited about Pokemon. And then I bought a 3DS, I bought X and Y, and my obsession, let's not say obsession, but my hyperfixation, like, instantly came all back. Let's start. So I'm going to start by going in order, and then I'm very quickly going to not be able to do that. So we have what's his name? Chespin. Okay, Chespin. Quilladin. Wait, yeah. Wait, was Quilladin the name of Quilava? What does Quilava evolve into? No, Cyndaquil, Quilava, type. Okay, that's fine. I was worried that Quilladin was actually related to Cyndaquil for a moment. Chestnut. Sorry, that middle evolution, the name just looks wrong. Have I got that right? Wait, is that not his name? I don't know, we'll go with it. Okay, and then who was Water? Froakie, of course. Super popular guy. Also, if I do any spellings wrong, I don't think that counts, personally. Frogadier. Even though this is my favourite generation, I am so rusty at this. So please don't make fun of me. Like, you don't know how much I played these games. Like, I'm talking over 999 hours. Because I was doing all shiny hunting and all of that as well. Come on, you know this. It's my favourite starter. It means like little fox. Oh days. Okay, right. Well, this is Delphox. And this is Breakson. Why can't I remember this? Fennekin. Fennekin? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Fennekin was my favourite starter. I really liked Delphox. I had a deck, Delphox Break deck, which I absolutely loved. That's the other thing with X and Y. It was when I was hugely into TCG as well, and I collected every single X and Y set, like in full. I had like not a master set because I didn't do the reverse hollows, but apart from reverse hollows, I had the entire set for every single X and Y set. And then I actually sold almost all of them. What was the point? I spent so much money and then I just sold them. I didn't get all the money back. But the collecting it was the fun bit. Like, once I'd collected it, I didn't need it anymore. It is kind of weird though, I must admit. But I kept my favourite set. I kept Celebrations. No, Generations. Generations, it was called. And I kept the Alpha Sapphire. Well, no, what's it called? Team Magma, Team Aqua set, because I love that set. I think they're the only ones I kept. They're not even like the main series. Okay, anyway, right. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Now we need the bird. So what bird was in Gen 6? Oh, it was Fletchling, wasn't it? Fletchling was my boy. I used Talonflame so much because he was a great HM slave in that he was good for flying. This was back when we needed HM slaves. I guess we don't need them anymore, do we? But also he had Flame Body, which was great for hatching. And you know, I did so much Masuda, like shiny egg hunting, so I needed my Talonflame. Okay, right, then after that, what should we do? Let's think of, like, was there a little mousy thing? Like, what were the common weak Pokemon that we meet? Okay, you know what? Some other Pokemon are coming to my mind, so I might just blurt all the Pokemon that are coming to my mind. I think we'll do it that way. What's Bunnelby in Gen 6? Were they Gen 6? What else would they be? They don't feel like Gen 7. Oh no. This is where it gets hard. Because I can so clearly picture a Pokemon, but I can't picture what generation it was. I'm pretty sure Bunnelby was not Gen 5 though. Was it? Oh no. Oh dear. I'm already failing. Let's go with ones that I'm sure about. Okay, so right, let's put Swirlix and let's put all the fairies down. Swirlix evolves into wait, Slurpuff? Yeah. For some reason I was thinking that they were a completely different Pokemon, but no. And then there's Spritzy and Arimates. Okay, what are the fairies? We've got Klefki. We've got Flabebe. Flabebe evolves into Floette. And then that evolves into Florges. We've also got Dedenne. So many great fairy Pokemon. And that fairy's like my favourite type, so that's probably why I love Gen 6 so much. Okay, alright, let's see, who else have we got? What other Pokemon did I shiny hunt? Because I did a lot of that. What about, okay, Noibat? Or was that in Gen 5? What's the other bat? Wasn't there like, there was one bat introduced in Gen 5 and then one in Gen 6? I can't picture another bat right now. All I can picture is Noibat. Is Noibat Gen 6? I can picture Noibat as just a Gen 6 Pokemon, but I can picture Noivern in Gen 5. I think they are Gen 6 Noibat. We'll risk it. Okay. Skiddo. What did Skiddo evolve into? What is it called? Swordsburg? No, that's Deerling. Skiddo. I'm just gonna write big Skiddo for now. I'm gonna write it in red so that I remember to come back to it. Okay, I'm sure I will. Oh, little lion. Litleo. And Pyro. It's called Pyro, right? I was thinking of I can really picture like the XY Flashfire card set artwork. So I know there's that one. Right. We've got little Goomy. Goomy Goodra. No, were there 3? Goomy, Goodra, Goodra was the big one, wasn't it? Were there 3? Or were there just 2? Goomy. I think there might have just been 2, but that doesn't feel right, because if it's equivalent to like Salamence or Tyranitar, then it should be 3. I think there's a 3rd one. I think Goodra is the big one though. So we'll call it medium Goomy. Can't think what it's called right now. Okay. The swords, were they Gen 6 or Gen 5? Like Dewblade, what's the first one called? Honedge. Oh, it feels like very Gen 5 coded because it's an object. But actually Gen 6 did that a lot as well, like Klefki, for example. Bronzor. Is Bronzor Gen 5 or 6? I'm trying to picture Bronzor in Gen 5. No, I think Bronzor was Gen 6 because it was in the Elite Four. Bronzong was. And I always think that the Elite Four tend to use, like, the Pokemon from that generation, mostly, don't they? But yeah, Honedge, I don't know. I can kind of picture it in Gen 5, even though... No, you know what? It was like the iconic Gen 6 Pokemon, now that I think about it. It became really popular at that time. I'm sure of it. Okay. What was the final form called, though? It was like... It has like a shield and a sword, so... Oh, what would it be called? Aegislash. Guys, we're like halfway. This has actually been pretty easy. I mean, some of these might be wrong. All right, Pancham? Pancham and Pangro? What else? What about the fossils? We had Amora, who evolved into evolved into what was it called? Okay, I can't remember what Amora evolved into, so we'll have to think of that. It'll probably come to me. Okay, and then what was the other fossil, the ugly one? There's always like a cute one and an ugly one. Let me have some tea. That should help. Okay. What other fossil would we have? I can't really picture one. It's probably like a little dinosaur looking thing. Oh, was there like a little dinosaur looking thing and its shiny was blue? I don't even remember what its normal form was, but I think its shiny was blue. What was it called though? Was it like Chompy something? Like something Chomp? No. Or something like it had a really solid head. I can picture like a little blue dinosaur, but only for shiny. Like I remember shiny hunting. I don't think I shiny hunted it, but I used to love watching people shiny hunt the fossils specifically. Is this one called Aurorus? I'm pretty sure it's called Aurorus. Aurorus. Did you guys see the Aurora Borealis the other day? Because I didn't. No one told me and I was asleep. That's not very nice. Is it... No, it's not Cranados, is it? Because Cranados is in, like, Gen 3 or something. Oh, what is it? It's like a little... It looks like... I'm not drawing it, it'll be awful. Okay, I'm just gonna write here... Little dino... and bigger dino. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, that's fine. Right, what else? Okay, think water. Think like, what did we fish for back in the day? Are there any little fishies? Is there like a fish? Trying to think. Something like a whizcash, but no, not like a whizcash. Something like a barboach, but not a barboach. I'm sure there was something like that. Drugaugi? Was Drugaugi? Yeah. That was at Gen 6. Oh, what evolves into Drugaugi? Skrelp. Yeah, I can picture Skrelp in Gen 6. Wasn't that like super rare? It was really hard to get. I can kind of picture that. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, doing pretty well. Oh, Trevenant. Yeah? Yeah, Trevenant was Gen 6, was it? Oh, you know what was? All the like, you know, Wonder Trade, Peekaboo. Was Trevenant one of those? Did Trevenant evolve when you traded it? Okay, wait, so Phantom. Did Phantom evolve into Trevenant? Okay. Pumpkaboo. And no, what? Gorgeist. Was there another one like this that evolved when you traded it? It wasn't Trevenant. It wasn't Phantom and Trevenant that evolved like that, right? It was Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist, and then there was another pair. No. What would it have looked like? Some kind of scary Halloweeny thing. Oh. Can't picture it, but I'm sure there was one. Unless it was Phantom and Trevenant. Phantom looks about right, actually. Maybe it was Phantom. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that. Okay. Okay, let me think of cards that were really big at the time. Like EXs and stuff. Oh, what about Malamar? That was a good card. Is that Gen 6? Is it in black and white? I don't think it is. I think that's Gen 6. What evolves into Malamar? Does something evolve into Malamar, or is it just as it is? No, it's squid. It's inky squid. Inkay. It's just called Inkay, isn't it? Inkay, and then you turn it upside down. Yeah, so that must be. That must be Gen 6 because of the accelerometer thing. Yeah, that would only work in Gen 6. Okay. I feel like there might not be a W there, but that's fine. Okay, what other cards can I picture? Drudigan. I think that's Gen 5. I think that's Gen 5. Let's go through the game. Let's picture like all the different gyms. No, I haven't played it in so long. I've actually forgotten. Was there like a French Pokemon? Yeah, Furfrou. Okay. Wait, or was that in Gen 5? No, surely that was for Gen 6 because it was like you could do the hairstyles. Okay, yeah. Is there anything else that was a bit French? Oh yeah, the little cats. Meowstick. Was Meowstick the big one? The little one was Esper. And there was 2 of each, but they don't count as 2 separate ones, I don't think. Okay, cool. What else? Helioptile. Was that Gen 6? It was definitely in Gen 6, but was it Gen 5? I don't think so. Helioptile, Heliolisk. Yeah, I can imagine those. Okay, we're doing well. Oh, what about like No, I was gonna say Binnacle and Barbaracle, my least favorite Pokemon. But they... Ooh, were they... What generation were they? I absolutely do not remember. Were they Gen 6? Let me just jot them down. Because I'm not sure. But I have just remembered the little rock guy. So Rog and Roller. What's the little one called? Oh, okay. So what were they all called? The little rock. There's a big one. There's a bigger one. No, or is there only two? Oh, okay. That's just reminding me about Carbink. So I'll just write Carbink. Wait, what's Carbink? I can't picture Carbink. Oh yeah, I can picture it now. Okay. Which is, that doesn't evolve though, right? Does it? No. But then there is you know, what's it called? Diancie. Okay. No, but I'm thinking of the little rock guy. You know, that's like this is. What's his name? That's not Rog and Roller, is it? Is it? Maybe? Does it evolve into Boldor? Okay, okay. Rog and Roller. Boldor. Does it evolve again? Into... Oh... I think it does evolve again. I can picture it now. Gigalith? Is that called Gigalith? That doesn't feel like the right name for that. But that has reminded me of the like avalanche. No, not avalanche. Like icy. It's like flat on the top. What's that called? I'm sure its name is something like avalanche because that's what came to my head. Avalugg? Does it evolve? Does that evolve? Don't think so. Okay, but what about the little snow bear? The little polar bear? Is that Gen 6? Also, what's cryogonal? Is that in Gen 6? Cryogonal. Is that Gen 6? Maybe. Beartic is the little polar bear. Is that Gen 6? And it evolves into like angry bear. Bear. What's it called? Not angry bear. I'll remember it later. Okay. Are there any more ice Pokemon? Oh, no. The ice creams were Gen 5. Okay. What hordes could you get? Because hordes was a new thing for Gen 6. But all the ones that I'm thinking of are just like old Pokemon like Nidoran, Murkrow, stuff like that. Can't picture any new ones. Okay. Oh, wasn't there... Oh, how am I forgetting Vivillon? That was such a Gen 6 thing. Because, yeah, there was the whole thing of it, you know, you having different ones from different countries. That really exploited the Wonder Trade aspect. I need to think of Wonder Trade, because that will help. So what was... Scatterbug? Spupa? Spupa? That can't be it. Spupa? Something like that. Okay, Vivian. Okay. Nice. We're getting there. We're actually so close. And there's loads of legendaries still, so I'm starting to think that there's not 72 Gen 6 Pokemon. Because, okay, let's name the legendaries. So we've got what were the legendaries? I already said Diancie. So what was like the trio for Gen 6? Literally can't remember. What the heck? Oh, okay, so there's Xerneas and... Is it Xerneas? And Yveltal, obviously. But that's not even who I was thinking of. I'm trying to think of a trio. Who would be the trio? Literally can't remember one. That's crazy that I can't remember a trio. Maybe there wasn't a trio? Okay, what are do we have mythicals? Diancie was mythical, right? Because you had to get that from a distribution. What else was there that was like that? I literally cannot remember any legendaries. You'd think that would be the easiest thing to remember. Okay. I think Binnacle was Sun and Moon. It feels too beachy. Could it be Sun and Moon? Binnacle and Barbarical? I don't know. But I can also picture them... I don't know. I still need to think of those. Did I get a fish? Did I get a... What can I imagine fishing? Ooh, little crab. Little blue crab. Clauncher and Clawitza. Okay. Alright, now we're really close. This can't be right. Maybe I've written down loads of Pokemon that are not actually Gen 6. Goomy. Sliggoo? Sligoo. Okay, I still don't know the big Skiddo. It's a goat. It's grassy. Skier. No, I cannot think of anything. Okay, and then wait, was Holucha Gen 6? Or was it Gen 5? I think it was Gen 6. I think it was, yeah. I forgot Zygarde. I did X and Y and forgot the Z. Okay, there's no way we're finished. There's no way. Because I just made that look way too easy. I mean, okay, so I'm not perfect. Still don't know this. It's not Cranados and Rampardos, is it? That goes with Bastiodon and whatever. That's like Gen 4. No, this is a different type of dinosaur. Literally don't remember anything about it. I don't even think it's shiny was blue. I think I'm making that up. No, actually, I can picture someone hatching it. Like, I used to watch so many shiny hunting videos from Gen 6. Okay. I don't think I'm actually done. Wait, Beartic was the angry bear. The little one was called something else. The little one was called... Cubchew. Cubchew. Yeah, okay. You know what? I don't think Cryogonal is Gen 6. I'm rubbing Cryogonal out. I think that's Gen 5. Okay. So now I need to think of another one to replace it. What could that be? So there's obviously loads of Mega Pokemon in Gen 6, but I feel like none of those were Gen 6 Pokemon. I feel like all the Megas were of pre-existing Pokemon. Like, could you even get, like, Mega Greninja? I don't think that even exists. Oops. Okay. Have we reached the point where we give up? I still think there's more legendaries that I should be thinking about. Like, there's no way it was just XYZ and Diancie. There's no way. Oh, no. No. What other gimmicks were there? Am I forgetting any gimmicks? Or did they add any evolutions to like things that already exist? Oh my days. Did they add any evolutions? Sylveon. Obviously they added an evolution. Almost forgot Sylveon. That's such a classic Gen 6 Pokemon as well. Have I got all the fairies? Maybe I'm missing some fairies. Like, I bet the legendaries would be fairy. Is there like a fairy water Pokemon? Like fairy grass? Fairy fire? What about, so this is not fairy at all, but like Volcanion? Is that the one that looks like a triangle? Surely that was No, sorry, not he. No, Volcania. Surely that was Gen 6. It wasn't Gen 5, was it? And then what about I'm just suddenly remembering Steam Siege. So there was Volcanion, and then there was the Cog lady. What was she called? Magina. So they're legendaries. Okay, and then what about there was a card that let you like search for like 4 more Pokemon and put them on your bench or something like that. It was I'm pretty sure it's like a legendary from X and Y. I don't think it was Volcanion, but it had the same vibe. Struggling to remember it. Okay, so what I might do is I might just go and find out how many Pokemon there actually are, because I don't think it's 72. And then I'll come back in a sec. Okay. There's definitely 72. I think I've put Pokemon on here that are not Gen 6, and I'm going to go through and remove them. So, I'm really sure about those. Go Goat. This is Go Goat. Okay. Give me the Go Goat. Bronze, they're not Gen 6. Aren't they Gen 4? They're not even Gen 5, they're Gen 4. Like, I can literally picture a Bronzong in Gen 4's, like, Elite 4. Did I say earlier that I could picture it in Elite 4 of Gen 6? I think I was getting that confused with Gen 4. Okay. So not that. Pancham and Pangoro. Are they definitely Gen 6? They might be Gen 5. I'm trying to picture them. I'm not completely sure. Maybe I'll put a question mark by those. Like, how could I know whether they were definitely, like, what way have I got of thinking about them? Or could they be Gen 4? Am I that silly? They can't be Gen 4, right? I don't think they're Gen 6. I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay. I'm pretty happy about... These definitely Gen 6. Can I picture these in Gen 5? We'll see. It's difficult because I didn't play enough of Gen 5. Like, I did play it, but I mostly played it after Gen 6. So now I'm not sure. I'm now thinking maybe I actually remember it from Gen 5. Avalug. Oh, Avalug. I'm now picturing a little baby Avalug. I'll remember that in a sec. Oh, I should have written that in red. Alright, I'll just circle it. So I'm going to do bear tick. Come to and bear tick. I'm pretty sure they're fine. Okay. So then I need some more. Okay. So I can put these in, Volcanion and Magearna. Not quite the right place. Oh, I remembered. So the Pokemon card I was talking about was Hooper. Hooper EX. Because you remember it had like the two forms. It had like the Unbound form. I'm thinking of the one that was Unbound and then it let you like put loads of Pokemon on your bench. Okay, so I've got 3 spaces left. I kind of want to put Pancham and Pangoro back. I'm not sure. So then what? I've just got 1? What one am I forgetting? So it's one that doesn't evolve. It's like a standalone. What would that be? Also, remember I mentioned Bunnelby and Diggersby. I kind of want to put them back. Where am I going to put them? Bunnelby, Diggersby. I think they are Gen 6. So what have I got here that isn't Gen 6? Maybe are these? Are these Gen 5? Heloptile, Heliolisk? I don't know, maybe. No, I think they're right. How do I undo all those dots? The other thing is, I'm still thinking about Binnacle and Barbaracle. I only got 1. Oh, this was called Bergmite. Maybe Cubchoo and Beartick. Or Gen 5. It's so hard. Should I get rid of them? Alright, I'm going to replace those 2 with Bunnelby, Diggersby. And then Binnacle. See, I'm pretty sure they're Gen 6 because I remember my friend Kate telling me that she found a shiny Binnacle. And she moved away before Sun and Moon came out. And I remember her telling me this in person. like at work. So it must be X and Y. So that means there's one Pokemon that shouldn't be here. Unless I'm also forgetting another one. What one Pokemon should not be here? See, getting rid of Pancham and Pangoro doesn't solve the problem, because that there's definitely like an odd number that I need to get rid of. Not Holucha. Holucha's definitely... Oh no. I wonder if you guys know at home. I mean, you're probably asleep by now. I can't think of anything to cut. Have I written anything twice? No. Alright. We're checking. I honestly have no idea what this dinosaur's name is. Okay, let's get my green pen out so I can mark this. In England, most teachers mark in green. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Okay, let me... 1 second. Okay, so I've got the list of Gen 6 Pokemon on Wikipedia, and you can't see it. I'm just gonna scroll through it and react to it. Let me just put it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna like read them out and tick them. So, okay, Chespin, Quilladin, Chestnut. Fennekin breaks in Delphox. Froggy Frogadier Greninja. Okay, well done so far. Bunnelby Diggersby. Okay, where did I put them? Okay. Bunnelby Diggersby. Fletchinder, Talonflame. Scatterbug Spupa Vivion. Litleo Pyro. Flabébé Fluette Florges. Okay. Skiddo and Goat. Pancham Pangoro. Yeah, okay. Pancham Pangoro. Okay. Furfru. Esper Meowstick. Honedge Dewblade Aegislash. Spritzia Matisse. Swellix Slurpuff. Inkay Malamar. Okay, I spelled Malamar so wrong. That's okay, it doesn't count. Binnacle Barbaracle. Okay. Skrelp Dragaugi. Clauncher Clawtzer. Helioptile Heliolisk. Okay, I've just seen the little dinosaur's name, and yeah, Tyrant and Tyrantrum. I'm gonna need to look at what they look like in a sec because I honestly don't know. Amora Aurorus. Amora Aurorus. I was right next to it. Okay, Sylveon Holucha. So one of these Pokemon is wrong. I still don't know who it is. Dedenne Carbink. See, I knew those because they're fairy type. Gumi Sligugudra. Klefki. Phantom Trevenant. Pumpkaboo Gorgeist. Avalug, Bergmar Avalug. Neubert Neuven. Neubert. XYZ. Diancie. Hooper. Volcanion. Magearna. Magearna's not Gen 6. She's not Gen 5. You're not telling me she's Gen 7. No way. She was in Steam Siege. Let me search her up. Seventh generation Pokemon? What? It's released February 14th, 2016. What? How is that a Gen 7 Pokemon? What's her Pokedex number? I'm refusing to believe this. Like, Melmetal was Gen 7. You're not telling me Magearna, Marshadow. Magearna, oh, it's a Gen 7 Pokemon. How did you even get Magearna? Did I have a Magearna? That's crazy. Okay. So, you know what? This is probably the best I've ever done. Yeah, this is actually the best I've ever done in one of these. Even in Gen 1, which should have been a walk in the park for me, I forgot someone, didn't I? I think it was like Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Something like that. I should redo that challenge and see if I can do it better. Okay. Wow. How long did it take? Oh, I don't know because I stopped the original recording. Okay. It's probably about an hour. Not bad. What do you think, Swirlix? Did I do well? Yeah. Oh, it's really making me want a shiny Swirlix. Shiny Swirlix looks like a little toasted marshmallow. It's so cute. I don't think I ever got one. But I'm not just going to boot up X and Y and start shiny hunting again. Unless... No. No, I shouldn't do that. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are asleep or just very, very relaxed. And I will see you again soon. Bye.